Important rules for practicing brahmacharya. Anyone who wants to follow brahmacharya should adopt these practices. These rules will benefit both limited brahmacharis, those who practice celibacy for some time before entering family life, and lifelong renunciates. The relationship between semen, prana, and mind. There is a close connection between semen, prana, life force, and the mind. If any of these is imbalanced, all three will be affected. If semen is wasted, prana becomes weak, and the mind becomes restless, disturbed, impure, and sinful. If the mind is disturbed, prana weakens, and the ability to retain semen is lost. If prana is heavy, the mind becomes restless, and semen is lost. This close relationship means that if you control one of these, everything else will fall into place. Focus the mind on chanting the Lord's name, refine prana while chanting, or begin practicing brahmacharya. If one improves, all will improve. When brahmacharya is maintained, the mind becomes peaceful, and prana becomes subtle. Avoid constipation for practicing brahmacharya. A simple and easy remedy for constipation is to take powdered small harad ki, and psyllium husk. Mix 2 teaspoons of psyllium husk with 1 to 1½ teaspoons of harad powder in a bowl. Consume this mixture with 250 grams of milk for a week. This will keep the intestines in good condition and prevent constipation. Constipation can significantly hinder practicing brahmacharya as it generates heat and toxins in the body. Constipation can lead to many diseases. Therefore, a brahmachari should slowly drink at least 500 grams of slightly warm water while sitting in Vajrasana after waking up, then walk 400 steps before going to the restroom. This will relieve constipation. Avoid harmful foods for brahmacharya, refined flour, heavy dishes, and tea. Brahmacharis should avoid foods that cause constipation altogether. There is no need for tea until the age of 50. After 50, it is acceptable to drink tea occasionally for warmth, but young aspirants should avoid tea. Brahmacharis should stay away from tea, coffee, or any other addictions. Touch others only when absolutely necessary. To walk the path of God, you must be cautious. If you touch someone whose conduct or thoughts are impure, all their negative influences may affect you. Therefore, stay vigilant. There is no prohibition against touching a sick person. If you are serving a patient, there should be no hesitation. There is also no restriction on serving elders or your guru, but generally, avoid touching others. Keep a distance. If someone touches you, it is not a problem, but if you touch someone, it may cause issues. Avoid obscene conversations. To practice brahmacharya, avoid obscene talks, sensual thoughts, and vulgar conversations. Inner renunciation is essential for brahmacharya. Avoid adornment, fashionable clothing, makeup, and dyeing your hair. These actions fill the body, mind, and intellect with passion, leading to the fall of the aspirant. True renunciation is in detaching from the body. Endure heat and cold, insults, and suffering. Our spiritual progress strengthens when we endure sorrow, contempt, and insult. Applying the dust of Vrindavan, the dust of the feet of great saints, wearing tilak, wearing a mala, and walking the path of devotion is the right way. Wear simple, sattvic clothes and adorn yourself in the Vaishnav manner. Apply tilak and wear a tulsi mala. Eat food appropriate for your health. To keep the body strong, eat sattvic food. Avoid eating or drinking things that you excessively desire. Do regular exercise. Practice daily exercise and pranayama, such as push-ups and other asana, to strengthen brahmacharya. A young person should do up to 500 push-ups. Exercise is necessary for all aspirants, whether householders or renunciates, as it is an effective remedy. Also, eat only as much food as your body can comfortably digest. Chew food properly. Chew your food thoroughly. Eating slowly and chewing correctly enhances digestion and improves health. If food is chewed well, it will digest quickly and be more nutritious. It is also essential to clean your teeth as this positively affects digestion. The importance of bathing for brahmacharya. A brahmachari should bathe 3 times a day. If you cannot bathe 3 times, at least bathe twice. Examine your thoughts. Before going to bed, review your thoughts, how many minutes you had impure thoughts during the day, where they came from, and how to remove them. Importance of fresh air and proper ventilation. Ensure that you live in a place where fresh air flows regularly. Do not keep the room closed. Open doors and windows for ventilation to maintain freshness. Avoid onions, garlic, and meat. Consuming meat, onions, garlic, and sour foods hinder the practice of brahmacharya. Saints have advised avoiding these because they promote ignorance and disturb devotional practices. Do not consume sour vegetables, yogurt, buttermilk, tamarind, pickles, excess oil, red chilies, or hot spices at night. If you need to drink milk at night, make sure it is not too cold or too hot. Warm it slightly before drinking. Walk for 30 minutes after drinking milk, and then go to sleep. Otherwise, brahmacharya may be harmed. Rest during the day and light dinner at night. Do not sleep during the day, but a 15-minute rest is allowed. If you work night shifts, sleeping during the day is acceptable. Take a 15-minute rest after lunch. Evening meals should be light, avoiding heavy foods. A light meal like moong dal and 2 rotis is sufficient. After a light meal, drinking half a liter of milk before sleeping is adequate. Rules of purity, proper habits before and after meals. Before eating, relieve yourself, wash your hands and feet thoroughly, and rinse your mouth. After eating, also relieve yourself. This habit will help control body heat and alleviate constipation. Before sleeping, relieve yourself and wash the genital area with cool water. Avoid entertainment and stay busy. A spiritual aspirant should avoid listening to the news, watching TV, or reading obscene books. The purpose of an aspirant should solely be to immerse in the Lord's contemplation, whether they are a householder or a monk. Avoid any form of entertainment, as it increases worldly attachments and diminishes the seriousness of devotional practices. If you have time, spend it serving the Lord or doing other household or office work. Do not remain idle, avoid entertainment and spend time in service. Do not criticize others, listen to spiritual discourses, and associate with saints. Do not criticize anyone nor evaluate whether they are celibate or not. Stay in the company of devotees, where the Lord's pastimes are being discussed. Being in the company of devotees destroys desires and attracts the grace of the Lord. Wake up early in the morning. Make an effort to wake up early, at least by 5 in the morning. If the sun is rising and you are still sleeping, your life, fame, and glory will be destroyed. Following a disciplined routine helps control the mind, as discipline holds great power.